Keep this battery tender machine on it, so it keeps the battery topped off, but it doesn't overcharge it. Pretty crazy. So these are those new tires. They actually look really good on here. Size 235 by 70 R16 LT light truck tires. BF Goodrich Advantage TA Sport LTs. Just got them mounted and balanced. 20 years of the old one being there is long enough. I'd like to figure out how to get a new replacement for this thing so that it sits flush. Look inside. GoPro selfie stick. I just zip tied it to the HVAC vent. Glued this up top. It's kind of peeling back still. That headliner. But I'm going to eventually do it right. Side door. Passenger. Here's the old tires. I'm gonna put them out back. So it has a second or a third row. I just have that stored to this side in the garage here. Using brake clean, cleaning this track out, vacuuming it and whatnot, putting white lithium grease in it once it's dried, and it seems to be working pretty good. Are notorious for the dashes to get all warped. Let's get a light. So anyway, we're gonna look back here. Looks like all this stuff back here is good. Nothing's leaking back in this end. So anyway, here's the leaf spring set with the lift. So these are 1,400-pound leaf springs from Rock Auto. These shocks are some Monroe sensor tracks. Ruff Stuff Specialties U-bolt plate, and both U-bolts are from Rough Country. Those are extended bump stops right there for Journeys off-road. It's just barely not touching the leaf spring to the exhaust, surprisingly. It's good. Just in the back end here. It sits a lot higher with them new tires. Nothing's leaking back here. I reset the timing with the oil pan down some to get the timing chain cover to clear. Pull it off to reset the timing. Had the leaf springs backwards, at least this one. So you gotta make sure you can only one way, otherwise the rear end's gonna be all sitting all funky. Like this wheel was up too far ahead because of it being backwards. The brake line drop kit bracket from Journeys here, so that's not hyperextended. I'll show you up by the control arms and all that. All the suspension components. Tie rods, new CV shape. Got two new idler arms, same exact side. Other side's got the same thing. These are Dorman tie rods. I think a lot of this stuff's from Rock Auto or Napa. All new upper and lower control arm bushings. New drag link. Right here, this is the drag link, brand new one. 2 ball joint, Zerk fitting. Timing chain cover, new Fel-Pro oil pan gasket, new GM rear beam seal, engine and the transmission separated through the transmission jack, so I could get in there to do that. Front differential, because it's got that whine. A lot of my videos show that. 2 new wheel bearings in the front. Re-indexed the torsion bar keys. Those are in the back, but that's the torsion bar. Re-indexed, so they get like, you can get like a couple more inches of lift without overstressing your torsion bars. Really important if you're lifting one of these. You get them from Journeys Off-Road. Same thing where all this lift kit came from. This just has the 2 to 3 inch Journeys lift on it with new leaf springs, which helps give it a little more. Because the old ones, this has the ball joint flip on it too. The upper ball joint. It just means that this control arm being underneath it, it's just on top, bolted down. Same thing. It gives it a little bit more adjustment for your upper control arm alignment keys here. Stay in the green on the alignment. When I got that done yesterday. Right there, when it's got that little bit of red on it, that's some red RTV. That's the new vacuum canister, your HVAC system. That's changing the lines too. Very important, otherwise your heat AC vents don't work right. You'll be going and there's no vacuum from the engine making it work correctly. Your blower will be going, but you're not getting any AC or heat, and that's a big problem. That's the way to take care of that. The fan shroud had to be trimmed a bit per the instructions of the Journeys Off-Road kit. That's how much you trim out. from side to side. You just follow the guide. Differential bushings. I got them from a Randy's something, I can't remember what it's called, a few months ago. I changed the ones on this bracket right here. I didn't change these ones yet, which is good because I changed out the whole differential anyway. I didn't waste the other two. I bought 4 in total. Once I get a new differential to change out, I will save those for installing on the new differential I put in, if they even need it, if it doesn't already come with it. Torsion bar keys. It looks like your normal keys, but they have different points so that they lift faster when you start cranking them down. A new Dorman front drive shaft, which is brand new. I really like that. Comes with the U-joint all hooked up in it. Got it from Rock Auto. It says made in USA too. You can't really go wrong with that. Oh yeah, those are like the Monroe Sensitrack shot. Rear output seal that hooks to the drive shaft, that's changed. This seal right here where I'm touching. Then there's a seal on the outside, on the other side of the transfer case that hooks to the transmission. That's changed too. Then this seal where this goes into is changed. It's got new U-joints, front drive shaft, new front oxygen sensors on each bank. The codes are saying, when I test drove it recently, I got to change the downstream. I thought I could get away with not changing the downstream, but apparently it's rejecting it. So it's gonna get changed. It's gonna get a new fuel pump. I got one ordered. That one's whiny. It's hesitating and whatnot. Just changing that. Spider injector system. They sell new ones on Napa. The upper intake manifold, tiny hairline cracks, and you can get vacuum leak. We don't want that, so a new one of those is coming. All new intake manifold gaskets for the lower parts coming. I have to get the bolts too for that. The core. It's got a new front heater core and rear heater core. These were taken off the rubber parts and I switched them out to the constant tension clamps on all the connections. There's another connection up here. Yeah. See the rubber where it's got the constant tension clamps. All new coolant. All the fluids have been changed in the fuel pump. Yeah, questions and comments, go ahead and leave them for me. All these heater core hoses and coolant lines are all changed right down in there. It's got all the valves. You can get all that stuff on Rock Auto. I changed out all those hoses. You can get the replacement hoses, like a 6-foot long thing, and you just cut it to length yourself and then change all the valves and cut them to length from what there used to be there. Just switch it out with new. Like these were from Rock Auto. I think they're like Delco or Continental. Those are all changed out. New radiator. I think I got that from Advance Auto. I think it's lifetime warranty, so I kept the receipt. Yep. Get a better view from back here. If any of you guys have your own VN like this, you know, if you did all this work yourself on it or just took it to the shop, you know, takes a lot to get through all this stuff, especially if you don't just have a stack of money just to spend on all of it all at once. So this has been taking going on 6+ months of this stuff, but we're getting through it. You know, eventually I wanted like reupholster the front seats at least, because they got cigarette burn holes. You know. Yeah, once I get it all figured out like that, so it's drivable, I'll be able to make more videos on it. Any questions or comments, go ahead and leave them. If you like this kind of stuff, like, comment, subscribe. Alright, till next time.